Welcome everyone for another painting video, and for this painting I am mixing a lot of my colors and they are mixed metallics this time. So I did this painting a while back and it was pastels, but I made the metallic color that was in here and I mixed it out of a little bit of bronze and silver. It was a beautiful color. So I wanted to mix a few more metallics, do kind of a similar design. I love this composition, by the way. And I wanted to do all of the base metallic as silver. So I'll show you and kind of walk you through how I mixed these. And I'm hoping that it's going to be almost like, I don't know, like an abalone shell. I don't know if that's the right word for it, or like opal, like iridescent type colors, maybe a little bit of color shift, because that's how these colors are. They shift in the light. You can see them silver in some directions and bronze in some directions. So I'm excited to get started. Let's paint. All right, so I am going to use a black base for tonight's painting and my colors. So I took 3 cups of silver and I mixed, originally I started with copper in this color. Show them to you this way. Copper in this color and gold in this color. And then I thought, you know what? I don't want to just stick with the metallics. I actually want to make it a little bit more colorful. So I took a color and added yellow, azo yellow, just one little drop into it, and it tinted that one a little bit more yellow. I added a drop of pyrrole red into this one, and then I added phthalo blue and pyrrole red to get a purple color in this one. So again, I just want them to shimmer that color in the light. I don't need it to be like super pronounced. And then my other colors I'm going to use are just turquoise blue and phthalo blue. So I'm trying to keep it a little bit simple, and I do have some white to add since I'm on a black background to make it a little bit brighter. But I wanted to keep it simple, see how these metallics would react. And, you know, I was mixing up my paints and I thought, free will. I can mix these. I don't have to use gold, silver, bronze, copper, right? I can mix whatever metallics I want. So I'm going to see how these turn out. I hope that it's going to be just beautiful and shimmery through there. So, all right, I'm going to lay down my base first. And I thought they would really be striking on the black base. So that's why I chose that. And in my phthalo blue, I did add a tiny bit, I forgot about that, in my phthalo blue to make it more opaque. I did add just a tiny bit of the turquoise green in there. So hopefully it will show up just a tiny bit better. All right, I think I've got all of these open and ready to go. And I'm gonna blow this out. All right, so I have blown the base out, done the sides, tilted it up to level it off, especially when I'm doing a side design. You don't want a big pool of paint in the center. So I evened it off, and now I have been thinking about which color I want to start with. And I wanted to make sure that was the right cup of paint. I think I'm going to start with my most opaque color here. So, and I want this to be kind of the big design like before, where it's blown out a lot. Ooh, 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 that is so pretty by itself. blown out a lot up into these corners and a corner of negative space there. So I think I'm gonna start with this and end with this. My next color, what do I wanna do next? I think I'm gonna go purple. I do want to make sure I pool some of the colors over here for when I blow. Then I'm gonna come in with my blue. And I think on top of that, I might use this because I don't want to add too much white to it. And you all know how my hand gets. I have a heavy hand when it comes to pouring paint, that's for sure. Okay, now I'm gonna come in, I think with my red. I say red, but it's my metallic color. It actually looks pretty similar to the purple. And I'm not quite sure yet how much of a color I could add to the metallics before they become not so metallic. I might give that a try and test it out and let you know. Okay, so my last, I feel like, do I want any more blue? I feel like maybe just a tiny bit more blue through here. Okay, now my gold, my yellow, I should say, as my last one. And then I want to finish it back off with a little bit more of the turquoise. Okay, and then, I don't know, maybe just the tiniest bit more white. All right, I think that's good. Oh, I'm excited to see what reactions I get when I start to blow this out. I do feel like it's missing a little bit of contrast, but we'll see. I'm gonna blow it out. I am very happy with how this came out. You can definitely see the beautiful colors. They are soft. I will say I think probably my least favorite color is that gold yellow mixture. But the pink and the purple I think are going to be beautiful. Now I just want to add a little bit of design and soften some of these edges, carry the curves on along through here. Oh, I had a little drip, and you know what? I liked it. I might do another little drip right there. Now, do I want this to curve up and around into there? Made like a little heart right there. So I like that there is negative space, but it's not too big. Just softening out some of these edges. The cellular reaction I got was absolutely stunning, and it's going to be that metallic. Okay, I think I'm done. Super easy, simple. Well, it's not easy or simple, honestly, but the palette is And the concept is, so I will be interested to see how this reacts mixing the colors in with the metallics. But as of right now, I'm extremely happy with it. All right, I'll show you. I love the composition. I think it is so pretty. Show you all the beautiful reactions. I think I might do this on a white base and see the comparison of colors. And let's just see how that works out. Because I like it on the dark base. I wonder if I'm going to get any of those, like any more contrast or if any more shimmer. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, but I think I might try the same color palette because I have these leftover paints. I might try the same color palette on a white canvas and see how that works out. All right. We'll see how it dries. Here it is, and I am very happy with it. I like the composition. I love the little pops of negative space that are there. And I'll try to take you in on the color kind of shift of the metallics. So from back here, it looks mostly silver. A little bit of the purple is coming through. But when you get up close, you can see like here is the red, here is the purple, and then there's the gold color. So it's really subtle, but it has such a pretty effect. And it is very striking on the black base. So I'll take you around this way. The cell reactions I got are gorgeous. Really pretty soft petals at the end. Up there, you can definitely see all the difference in metallics. And it shines really, really pretty in the light. I think that's my favorite little area with the splatters there. So I am very happy with this. I think what I might do are these same colors on a white base and see how they react. And then I might try mixing up some different metallic colors as well. So I used silver as the base for these. I might try some variations of gold. I feel like silver is a good kind of neutral color to add the colors to. So I'll see what other ones I can mix together. But gosh, I'm really happy that I tried this. So stay tuned for Sunday's video of these metallic, self-made metallics on the white base. And thank you so much for watching. Happy painting. Bye.